Hello. I pulled a tarot spread here, so I'm going to be referencing that, but I'm also going to be channeling. What's up, collective? Okay, so first of all, there is a lot of joy coming into your life, and it's coming in really, really fast. Okay, really, really fast. Spirit was showing me that movie G-Force with the rabbits. It's a Disney. Wait, no, it's not rabbits. It's hamsters. It's a Disney Channel movie, and they're showing me this scene where they're all rolling down the road in their little hamster balls. And I can't remember if they're chasing someone or if they're running from someone. I think they're running from someone, but that's what they were showing me. But they were telling me like that's how fast it's coming, like G-Force type shit. Anyways, I'm hearing you are avoiding the inevitable. There's a part of you that knows good is coming into your life. Joy is coming into your life. You may even feel this intuitively, but you are actually avoiding it. Like, you know, you've done the work on yourself. You know at this point that you're worthy of what you desire and what's coming in, and you know it's happening, but there's a part of you that's like, no, it's not. But it is. And it took Spirit a while to get you here. It took you a little while to get yourself here, because I'm getting that you're someone that struggles with receiving, and you're finally at a place to where you can, in my meditation, one of my meditations that I'm doing, he says, willingly give and graciously receive. And that is what you have been learning how to do. And now you're really about to receive. You're also going to be in the best health that you've ever been in. That you're going to be the healthiest, shine the brightest, look your best, be your best. And I'm getting an energy of excitement as well. And you're ready for newness. You're ready for you to become your potential. You're ready to step into this joy. You're ready to receive this joy. I'm actually feeling a little bit more tired as I'm getting this reading. You could be feeling tired. My eyes are feeling really heavy. That could be significant. But we have the High Priestess. Oh, excuse me. Confirmation burp. I had the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups come out in reverse. And then we had the Seven of... Oh, let me grab that one too. We had the Seven of Wands come out. And I'm feeling really tired all of a sudden. Like, really dreary. Especially, like, here. So you could be going through a third eye activation. You could also be doing a lot of energy work on yourself. But with this, I'm hearing you're no longer fighting the feeling. I'm hearing you're starting to come into resonance with who you're becoming. I'm really drawn to the moon here on the High Priestess card. Could be feeling some very heavy emotions at this time. Releasing a lot, purging a lot. And you're no longer, it's like, it's weird because we were talking about how you were fighting the inevitable, and now we're talking about how you're no longer fighting the inevitable. So it's like you could be seesawing right now, where one minute you're resistant to what's going on and you're avoiding it, and the next minute you're like absorbing it and you're sitting in it and you're like, yes, I'm so ready for the new. There's a part of you that's still purging and letting go of your past. So there's this sense of renewal taking place, especially energetically. I'm hearing the past is the past as I look at the Ten of Swords here. The past is the past. Also just heard no more lack, no more lack. you could have been seeing the world through a very tight lens. I actually did a channeled message yesterday, and it's titled "You're Seeing the World Through New Eyes," but it still hasn't posted yet, which I think is it's a longer reading, but the fact that it hasn't posted yet, it's kind of, to me, like. Also, this card fell on the ground. The Seven of Pentacles fell on the ground, and I actually fell like behind my bed and I had to move something to get it and everything, which I felt like that was significant. Why did that happen, Spirit? I'm hearing you see what you want to see. You're seeing what you want to see. And right now you don't want to see all of it. Oh, I just got really emotional. So we've been talking about how you've been avoiding what's to come. And I was thinking it was more of a self-protective energy, as in like you're afraid to experience the joy or you're afraid to feel the joy that is about to come in, or to believe that it's about to come in, because I'm seeing the star in my mind's eye, because you're afraid of disappointment. But I actually think you're afraid of what you're leaving behind. You're afraid of coming to terms with what you're actually letting go of and your past. You're afraid of what you're having to let go of in terms of your past, getting people, and also just there could still be a part of you that's attached to your physical reality, like what's going on in your physical reality, maybe your job. Like there's a part of you that doesn't want it anymore and you clearly outgrown it, but there's another part of you that found comfort in it and you became in that space. You became who you are now, and you learned so much and you felt so much, you went through so much, and so it's like you're grieving all of that at this time. So that actually could be what you're avoiding. You could also have these random moments when you just are overcome with a feeling of sadness, and sometimes you might not even know why, but that's what it is this inevitability, this knowing that things are going to change for you because you have changed so much and you're showing up differently. You're doing things differently. And I'm hearing, when is the shoe gonna drop? But it's not in a negative way. It's more of a like, when is this gonna happen? Because I know it's gonna happen. And so I literally feel this in my heart space. I'm feeling tightness and sadness in my heart space right now. Like you could really be having some intense emotion comes up. And I'm not even getting intense emotions. I'm more so getting just this heavy feeling. You could be feeling really heavy. I'm even getting a little bit of irritability. And I'm hearing maintaining possibility. Hold on. Spirit wants you to maintain the possibility that things are going to be better than what you can imagine right now, because right now you're still in that transition phase. You're still in the in-between, and so you can only, like I said, you're kind of seesawing, and so you're feeling the energy of your new beginning, but you're also feeling the remnants of your past and who you were. That's really what it comes down to, is just you're realizing that you're no longer who you used to be. And so you're faced with this it's like you're face to face with your past and face to face with your future. And it's a very weird place to be in. But you're no longer wanting your past, because we have the Five of Cups in reverse come out, and then we had the Nine of Wands come out. You're no longer wanting your past, but with this one, I'm really drawn to his face here, and I feel like the fact that these cards come out side by side is very symbolic. I mean, all of them are symbolic, but just of the entire reading, because you're no longer looking at your past. You're no longer like looking to what you've lost. It's not really that. You are, I'm getting that this is, okay, hold on, let me, okay, I'm getting that you're no longer looking, because you know, usually this card, you know, if it's upright, it'd be about looking at what you missed out on, or looking at your past mistakes and really being in this energy of regret, but you're not in that energy. But you are looking at, I'm getting that he's looking at his past. That's what they're telling me. Which is why I'm drawn to his face. He's looking at his past, but with a, like, you see the way he's standing, but with a composed demeanor. It's like you're looking at a movie screen and the movie's ending, and even though it's over and you're sad, you're holding so much gratitude for the fact that you saw that movie, for the fact that you got to experience that, and for who you are now and where you're going. So this is like a past, this is a card of the past and the future is what I'm getting. Did you guys see that orb that just went down there? 11:11 on my timestamp. That was such a perfect moment. But yeah, this is a card of the past and the future is how I'm interpreting it in this reading. I feel so emotional. Like, this is a really, you guys should really celebrate yourself. Like, it's actually time to celebrate how far you've come. I'm hearing I didn't think I would get this far. I'm excited for this next part. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles coming out. Immediately I'm hearing you have finally started to see yourself as worthy, and I'm even getting that you're treating yourself as such. You could be showing up in a way that you've never shown up before. Like, I'm getting consistency. I'm getting like standing in the mirror and talking to yourself. You could do mirror magic or glamour magic. You could be saying affirmations, but you could also be doing heavy energy work, meditations, but you're showing up for yourself in a way that you never have. And it's pulling you to the other side. It's pulling you through. I actually know that I'm going to use this deck in this reading. So I'm going to pull that here. I just saw a card in my mind's eye. Not a specific card, but like the energy of this deck. Interesting. Excuse me. Confirmation burp. This is the Starseed Oracle. I'm hearing you're seeing yourself as the star. You're seeing yourself as the minority, but in a positive way. And that makes sense because we had the Hermit come out right after the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm hearing you found yourself and you're no longer in denial. And I just said you're seeing yourself as the star. It's like you're taking ownership of your life and you're coming into yourself. You're seeing yourself for who you truly are and you're accepting it. And I'm getting that you're a very spiritual being. So you could have been someone who kind of hid your spirituality or didn't really talk about it as much, but you're not really doing that anymore. And I'm not really getting, like, yes, you are, how do I say? Let me slow down. I'm also seeing another Cinderella story, the movie starring Selena Gomez, the Disney Channel one. That's the movie I'm seeing. Everyone underestimated her. I mean, she was Cinderella in the story, so. But that's the energy I'm getting. It's like, you know your potential. You're no longer really, I mean, we're always soul searching, but you're not searching for your purpose anymore. Like, you're just embodying you and you have a better sense of who you are and you're moving forward. I'm seeing the Chariot in my mind's eye. I'm hearing you're no longer fighting who you are. You're no longer fighting who you are. Okay, these last few cards are tricky because it's like the rest of the reading has been clear, and then I'm getting to this card. It's the Five of Wands, and that's when I heard you're no longer fighting who you are. And now we have this last little spread here. It's like the guides went quiet, so I'm gonna sit here for a second and just absorb. I'm hearing taking chances. I'm seeing Big Mama. The movies with Martin, what's his last name? I forgot his last name. Lawrence, Martin Lawrence. They're showing me the fact that he was pretending to be Big Mama to help others. It's like you put on a brave face for other people. You put on a brave face for other people, and you wanted people to see you in a particular way. I'm hearing rule book. Like you thought if you followed a particular set of rules that people would like you or even understand you, with this Knight of Swords coming out. And understand you. I'm even hearing and want to know you. Like you thought that if you just, you know, maybe kept your mouth shut, or if you appeased other people, if you showed up in the way that they needed you to, then you wouldn't have to fight. You wouldn't be in some of the situations that you actually did have to be in. And so that's why I was hearing you're no longer fighting yourself, because you're no longer showing up in that way. You're taking that mask off and you're showing up as you are. Like, I'm coming as I am. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. And I don't owe anyone anything. Well, we owe everyone kindness. I know that's kind of a blanket. It's just a phrase that we hear all the time. But what I meant is, you don't owe people a certain version of you. And you don't owe people an explanation for why you changed and why you became who you've become. And for a while, the mask was, this part feels a little hard to get through. I knew that would be for a reason, because this part of the reading felt different than the other half. I feel like this part of the reading is jumbled with other people's energies, and that's what I'm feeling. With the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. Oh my God. Wow, that just came through like so strongly. A part of your identity was staying small. A part of your identity was staying as, like, literally small, like as quiet as possible, you know, not being as fiery, not being as ambitious, as confident. You were containing yourself. Oh my God, you were containing yourself. Because you knew that subconsciously you knew this would disrupt certain structures, especially with people and within your reality, and it would cause a ripple, and it would cause you to have to become anew and to step outside of who you had always been. And you didn't know if you were ready for that, but now you're ready. Okay, now you're ready. Seeing what else wants to come through. I'm hearing the phrase darling. Someone could call you that, or you could watch a movie where they say that, where they use that term, darling. Someone's dad could have called them that. Okay. I'm hearing certain structures are falling and the curtains are closing. I'm hearing the show's over. I'm hearing you're no longer putting on the show that other people want to see. You're no longer diluting yourself or making decisions to appease other people. You are making decisions for yourself, and you're showing up as yourself, so you no longer have to fight yourself. Because for a while you were fighting yourself to appease other people. You were containing yourself to appease other people. Here, you're letting it go. You're letting it go. Frozen could be significant. Movie Frozen. I was actually saying earlier, I was like, yoo-hoo, big summer blowout. Like in that guy in Frozen. Oh, so that actually could be significant. This is kind of the card I was seeing in my mind's eye. But I'm going to keep shuffling a little bit. Whatever card wants to come out, to come out. This is about you reclaiming who you are. I really feel like this is what this reading is. It's confirmation that you're reclaiming who you are. I don't really like the way these cards feel, but I like the way they look. Like, it's harder to shuffle these cards. It doesn't feel resonant. I'm gonna trust my intuition on that one because it didn't fly out. So we're gonna see. Yes. Portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. Oh, look at that. I love the 2211 was just on my timestamp. That could be significant. I actually saw 1111 earlier, so. But, yeah, you're walking through a portal at this time. I'm hearing this portal is your becoming. Lifting the veil. Are you kidding me? Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. I'm hearing it's time for you to receive. It's time for you to receive. So you're letting go of things. You could be letting go of certain relationships in your life. I'm picking up on, I'm seeing someone working at a fast food restaurant. You could work at a fast food restaurant. You could be quitting your job. Anything unaligned must go. I love this deck. I love the cards in this deck. The blue flame. Throat chakra energy. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integrating this time. Integrating. What did I say? Integrating this time. I did not mean to say that. 2323 on my timestamp. Integration time is what I meant. But you are integrating your higher self at this time. That's what I just heard. I really, really think this blue is significant. I'm seeing it at the Avatar movie in my mind's eye. That could be significant. You feel very connected to Avatar. I know I do. Oh, I didn't see this card. Maybe I was wrong because that card just came out again. And when I was like, Hyrith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. With this, I'm getting you're homesick. Like you've been so disconnected from who you actually are for a long time that it's like you even developed kind of a sickness. Like you could have been unhealthy for a long time or just had problems with your health, especially your mental health. And it's because you were disconnected from this part of you, the wholeness of you. You weren't showing up in your most authentic expression, obviously because you didn't feel safe enough to. So that's what I'm getting with that card. Oh, look at the depiction on that card. It's so beautiful. I'm hearing, what if we rewrite the stars? Okay. Oh, shoot. this isn't, God, this is like so far up. It keeps, okay. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. I'm hearing if you're really struggling with some of the emotions that are coming up for you at this time, don't forget that you can always talk to your angels. You are not alone. I was drawn to look at the picture, right? You see how she's falling? I'm hearing like you're free falling at this time. You could feel like a lot of things are up in the air. And so that's also why that card came out. It says loosen your grip. So you could want to cling right now because so much is falling away and so many things are being restructured. You know, I just realized, okay, they're bringing to my attention the fact that I've been doing a root chakra meditation, or it's actually a hypnosis meditation. And since I've been doing that meditation, I've been able to slow down and become more present and grounded in my body. And it's actually helped me to be able to show up in a more calm way as I do these readings. So that could help you if you've been feeling a little unsafe, or just because there's so much moving through you and so much is changing. If you go to my 31-day challenge, and I have in parentheses, it's a playlist, I have in parentheses new reality, I think, create new reality. And if you scroll down, I think the root chakra hypnosis meditation is there. It's like 20 minutes long. And it's a very relaxing meditation / hypnosis. Get one more. What if we're rewriting the stars at this time? Rewriting the stars. Okay. Earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. I just get the feeling that you're unconventional in some way. You could have a lot of Aquarius placements, or your Uranus placement could be significant. Something with your first house as well. First house, fourth house, 8th house, 9th house as well. But you're meant to show up in an unconventional way, or you just are unconventional in some kind of way. You could have felt isolated for most of your life, even if you were surrounded by people, or lonely, even if you were surrounded by people. I'm hearing you're being shown a new way. I'm just really getting that you're not being called to dilute yourself anymore or shrink yourself. Like, you're being called to be all of you in the best way that you can be with the circumstances that you're in. But you're becoming much more comfortable in showing more of you. Okay. Any last messages before we close this out? I'm hearing things are changing faster than you can fathom. And you won't be in this in-between energy for much longer. I actually did a reading on TikTok that they're bringing to my attention. I did that before I did this, and it was about the energy of sustainability. And I feel like that is what you are doing at this time. You are learning at what pace you need to go to be able to sustain what you're calling in. And you're integrating more of yourself so you can feel more whole and show up more authentic. So when you get to where you are, it's built off of authenticity. It's built off of your wholeness, not fragments or fractures of you. And when you're showing up in that way, your life is more sustainable, your energy is more sustainable, you are more sustainable. And so you're being paced right now in a way that this is going to be your pace when you get to where you're going. I'm also hearing you're learning how to relax into this. And a sign that you're doing this successfully is that you're feeling neutral most of the time. Like you're getting excited sometimes, but that's not the main energy that you're moving off of. It's more so a neutrality, and you're just showing up because that's who you are, because you've integrated this part of you or certain parts of you, and so you just naturally show up in a way that you couldn't before. Like I said, being more consistent and speaking up when you feel like you need to speak up. Confirmation burp, literally as I said. Having stronger boundaries, and you can notice that people aren't stepping to you the same way. People aren't saying what they used to say anymore, and it's because your energy is repelling any energy that's not in alignment with you, because you're integrating your wholeness and you're becoming more authentic and you're stepping more into who you are at this time. Someone here could have watched a new movie recently. It's a sign that this is for you. Also just heard J.K. Rowling. Isn't that who wrote the Harry Potter series? That could be significant. Someone here could be meeting someone important soon, or you already have met someone important and you know that this person is of importance because you're able to be more of yourself around this person, more authentic, and it's easy with them. It isn't to say that there isn't lessons that need to be learned, but it's like there's a natural connection that you have with this person, an easeful connection that you have, an understanding. Five, 5, 5 is significant. 11, 11, 11, 22. Ages 25, 30, 34 are just those numbers. 18. I'm really getting like ages between like 18 and 34, really, but on those numbers, wow. I'm also seeing, I forgot his name, but it's the guy from iCarly that works at that smoothie shop. I just heard Jamba Juice as well. That could be significant, but I'm seeing that guy that worked at the smoothie shop in iCarly. That could be significant. Someone here could work at a smoothie place or a drink place, like a coffee shop. I also just heard Save the Last Dance. That movie could be significant. That makes a lot of sense because the girl in that movie is kind of like the one that's different. But later on throughout the movie, she becomes more accepted, I think. I haven't seen that movie in a while. I'm hearing people underestimate you, but they won't be doing that for much longer. Okay, I'm gonna end the message here. I love you, and I hope this resonated.